I'm Governor Gary Johnson.
I'm Governor Bill Weld.
I'm running for president.
I'm running with him.
As the governor of New Mexico, I vetoed wasteful spending 750 times, cut taxes 14 times, and left the state with new highways, bridges, schools, hospitals, and $1 billion surplus without raising taxes a penny.
As governor of Massachusetts, I cut taxes 21 times and took unemployment from the highest rate among the 11 industrialized states to the lowest.
And he did that in his first term.
It was easy.
As a Republican, I was re-elected by my Democrat state in a landslide.
Ditto.
I support marriage equality.
I support a woman's right to choose.
I want term limits.
Internet freedom is a must.
Intelligent immigration reform.
Small, efficient government that treats the American people like family instead of livestock.
I believe in personal freedom.
I want government out of your pocketbook and out of your bedroom.
It's time to end the wars and use those dollars here at home. The difference between the two of us and the other candidates running for president is that we've been there.
And done that.
We both balance budgets.
We've both battled corruption and won.
Give us one term, America, and if after 4 years you decide you don't like peace, prosperity, and freedom, you can always vote a Trump or a Hillary back into office again. What say, America? You in?
Come on.
I'm Gary Johnson. I'm a candidate for President of the United States, and I approve this message.
The next President of the United States of America, Gary Johnson. When he came into the governorship in New Mexico, it was his first elective office, and he really did change things. I mean, he was rated one of the most fiscally conservative governors in the United States during his terms in office. Gary is one of the most honest people I've met, also, almost painfully honest. I think of him as Honest Johnson, and he would never, ever, ever tell something to the voters that he didn't think was true. I think he'd be a pretty great president, and I am more excited than I can tell you at the prospect of working alongside him.
Are you in? Let's be in. Let's do it. Oh my gosh.
Paid for by Gary Johnson, 2016. I'm Governor Gary Johnson. I'll be on the ballot for president in 2016. To America's millennials, I say this. By not standing up and voting two-party corruption out of office years ago, people my age have made a real mess of things for people your age. Now, we may never agree on all the small things, but let's agree on the big thing. Both parties have blown it. Since two-party Washington has stopped representing us, let's stop electing them. As your president, I'll put your priorities before my own. I won't relent, I won't sell out, I'll never lose sight of any commitment I make to you. Working together, we'll find fair, sensible, and honest solutions to the challenges facing us as a nation. It's not too late. We can still have our best America yet. Give me your vote one time, and I'll prove it to you. You in?
Donald Trump launched a new attack.
Tonight, Hillary Clinton unleashing a blistering attack.
Donald Trump is taking aim at both Clintons. If you thought the race for the White House couldn't get any nastier,
I do not have to relax.
It's my turn.
Hang on.
The security does not have a handle on the situation here. It is total chaos.
Excuse me, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Hold on, everybody take a breath. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
This is the most crazy election that any of us have ever seen.
I'm disgusted with both the candidates.
And I cannot in good conscience support him.
So there has been an effort to try to find some sort of plan C.
Is this the year when an outsider will finally crash the stranglehold of Republicans and Democrats?
There's already a third party running right now.
For president, Gary Johnson.
All this talk about third party, well, I'm it. So our strategy is to win this thing outright, and some extraordinary things have to happen, but has there ever been a more extraordinary political year in our lives? Maybe we're the different candidates that are going to say, look, if you tell the truth, that means you'll admit mistakes, and there's no quicker way to get after fixing something than first acknowledge.
Which I haven't heard a politician say that in a long time.
You have a message that has resonated with more and more people.
That unique combination of being fiscally conservative, smaller government, and individual liberty and freedom. You know, I would not be doing this if there weren't the opportunity to win. But the only opportunity that I have of winning is to be in the presidential debate.
You get 15%, you're going to be sitting on stage with Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump.
Gary Johnson is polling at 10% nationwide.
There was no better time to give voice to independent candidates than this election.
How hard would it be for him to get to 15?
And at this point, nobody's checking for Gary Johnson, okay?
I am.
The more you know about Governor Johnson, he's the real deal.
You can definitely stand up for equal opportunity. You can definitely stand up against gaming the system. This is a huge opportunity. Give us a chance and we will make a difference. The Johnson-Weld presidency. No insults, no threats, no bluffs. Our philosophy is keep government out of my bedroom and out of my pocketbook. I believe always be honest and tell the truth. Come on, less government, smaller government. Count on us to make taxes simpler. We will have an invincible national defense. We want the freedom and liberty to make choices as long as those choices don't put others in harm's way. We should be embracing immigration. We need to legalize marijuana in this country. Marriage equality is a good thing. This is a huge opportunity. I mean, don't you see it? I'm Gary Johnson. I'm a candidate for President of the United States, and I approve this message. I'm Governor Gary Johnson.
I'm Governor Bill Weld.
I got a plan to eliminate the IRS and greatly simplify our tax code. I would eliminate income tax. I would eliminate corporate tax. And because you did that, you'd be able to actually then abolish the IRS. And
Don't laugh. Gary climbed the highest peaks on all 7 continents. If he says it, he does it.
you could replace it with one federal consumption tax. Something very, very fair. And if we had zero corporate tax in this country, we would absolutely create tens of millions of jobs in this country.
Our best America yet. Johnson-Weld 2016.
What say, America? You in?
Come on.
Oh, hey, America. It's me, Dead Abe Lincoln. And you just got screwed. 'Cause you have to choose between a corrupt president or a crazy president. Like a two-horse race where one horse cheats and the other one eats Muslims. But don't blame the horses. Blame the two-party system. See, here's your problem. The two big parties gave you 0 good choices. There's Hillary, who's like a Monopoly player using her get-out-of-jail-free card, then a rig an election card and make millions on political favors card. And Trump, who's like if your racist uncle got drunk and ran for president, then the nation got drunk and said, that guy should have nuclear bombs. Now 2/3 of Americans would vote for anyone else, because everything wrong with politics is wrong with Hillary, and everything wrong with the KKK is wrong with Trump, which I know because he was endorsed by the KKK. Shoot me. But you can't vote third party, because for Republicans, that's a vote for Hillary, and for Democrats, it's a vote for Trump. So you stick with the candidate you don't like to stop the one you hate, splitting the nation in two. But what do I know about that? Look, if America is Gotham City, then Hillary is the mob and Trump is the Joker. The mob's always there. It's corrupt, but at least you know what you're getting. The Joker just got here. He's creating total chaos, and you don't know what he'll do next, but you know it's going to be hell. America, picking between the Joker and the mob is not a real choice. It's time to vote for freaking Batman. Gary Johnson is the only candidate who can beat Trump and Hillary. He doesn't just have a better platform. He has the Balanced Rebellion. The Balanced Rebellion is a movement that gives a third party an actual chance. At balancedrebellion.com, if you decide to vote for Johnson, we'll match you with someone from the opposite party to balance out your vote. Meaning, if you're a Florida Democrat who hates Trump and Hillary, we match you with the Florida Republican who hates Trump and Hillary. If you both vote Johnson, neither Trump nor Hillary gets an advantage. Only America. Yes, balancedrebellion.com is a real site. You can really match with someone as disappointed as you are. It's like Tinder, but not gross, and it can save America. Now you may be saying, voting third party's wasting my vote. Well, did America waste its vote on Abe frickin' Lincoln? That's right, I was third party, racists. And once again, a third party can actually win for 3 reasons. 1, the internet is more powerful than ever. 1.7 billion people are on Facebook alone, so Balanced Rebellion can actually work. 2, Johnson is a balanced candidate, winning votes from both parties. He was a popular Republican governor in a Democrat state. And if he goes up slightly in the polls, he'll be in the debates, which will be a huge game changer, especially because he's up against unbalanced spending and an unbalanced mind. And 3, again, 2/3 of Americans would vote for anyone besides Trump and Hillary. And since Johnson's on the ballot in all 50 states, the third party has an actual shot. The only shot I had was at Ford Theater. Too soon? So if you're sick of this crap and still believe in democracy, go to balancedrebellion.com to learn more about Gary Johnson and join the movement. Now, what about the issues? The economy. Hillary needs a NASCAR jacket to show her corporate sponsors. She's a giant, cuddly panda bear. Trump's business failures include Trump Airlines, Trump Mortgage, Trump University, Trump Steaks, Trump Vodka, Trump Ice, Trump Magazine, Trump New Media, the Trump Network, Trump on the Ocean Tour to Trump, and Trump the Board Game, which is apparently a game where you suck at business, name things after yourself, then become the president. But when Johnson was governor of New Mexico, he cut taxes 14 times and still left the state with $1 billion surplus, new highways, bridges, schools, and hospitals. And that surplus would be even bigger if Walter White paid taxes. National defense. Trump and Hillary are both pro-war. Hillary's policies are the same as Dick Cheney's, except Cheney supported gay marriage sooner. She supported the Iraq invasion, Patriot Act, and disastrous Libya intervention. Whereas Trump wants to stop terrorists by killing their families and openly praises Putin and Saddam Hussein. So you can choose the lady who helped create ISIS or the guy who talks like he's in ISIS. Or you can vote Johnson, who is the most popular candidate with our troops, because he wants to end the wars and spend that money making things better back at home. Look, America, what do you believe? That you can do anything in this country if you buy off the right people? That you can fix this country with a $20 billion wall in case Mexico doesn't know what ladders are? Or do you believe your government should trust you and not spy on you, not send you to be killed overseas, not tell you who to marry, how to practice your religion, or where to spend your dollars? That's what Johnson believes. And if you don't agree with all his policies, ask yourself, is he better than Hillary? Is he better than Trump? I'm no libertarian, but even I'm voting Johnson. He's the president America needs right now. So go to balancedrebellion.com and start taking back your country from the two parties who think they own you. We'll see you in November.
say you are a non-interventionist. How does that happen?
A poll among active military personnel 2 weeks ago. Who do they favor for president of the United States? Me. So what they're saying is judicious use of the military. If we're attacked, we're going to attack back, but the fact that we involve ourselves in regime change has resulted in the unintended consequence of making things worse, not better, and nobody's standing up to this.
They tell us to pick a side.
To tick a box.
To fall in line. They tell us to believe in the lesser of two evils.
That we only have two choices.
But that's not what I believe.
I believe in peace. I believe that a small community is more powerful than the biggest bureaucracy. I believe in tolerance and respect. I believe in collaboration and innovation.
I believe that it's better to solve problems with cooperation, not compulsion.
I believe we are at our best when we work together. And I believe that making the world a better place is our responsibility.
I am an individual that doesn't fit in a red or a blue box.
I am
the Liberty Generation.
I am the Liberty Generation.
I am a libertarian. And I'm ready for something different. I am ready for an alternative. I am ready for Gary Johnson.